see your soul in its rays.
Hi, and welcome to Nightchild Reviews. I've just received my clear vinyl copy of Memories of Flying, the brand new album by INGRID CHAVEZ, and, as always with Ingrid, it is dripping with love, care, sensuous poetry, mesmerising beats, atmospheric personal exploration, and a journey that quite simply transcends the everyday and provides sustenance for the soul. The album is now available in digital and physical formats via the link below. This week also sees Ingrid perform what are sure to be remarkable shows in London and Minneapolis, and it is certainly worth checking out Ingrid's YouTube channel via the link below for some truly beautiful performances, videos, and her intimate and revealing Throwback Thursday series. Please also take a moment to listen to me read Ingrid's email explaining her journey in creating this album, the emotions, the references, and the tribute to Prince via the link below. So without further delay, let's dive right in with track 1 of Memories of Flying.
Memories of flying, now you're just running, afraid to commit, afraid to be loved.
With vocals and Fender Rhodes from Ingrid and drums, synths, keyboards and New Hampshire life atmospherics from Marco Valentine, the title track opens with a blending of birdsong and Ingrid's words whirring into your mind. Overlaid layered vocals and Ingrid's crystal clear echoing voice intoxicates you into her world. Ingrid spoke in her email of her albums representing a journey that has a clear start and finish, and this track brings you in from the dream with Ingrid seductively whispering, "Wake up," in the last few seconds, fully aware that she has already transported you into a dreamlike state.
I'm gonna find somebody to love you.
There is an utterly heart-melting video to accompany this track in which Ingrid asked her fans to submit photographs of themselves, demonstrating their devotion for each other, and it fully encapsulates all the many expressions of love and adoration. For me, this is absolutely one of the top 3 tracks from the album, and at this point I have to give a huge shout out to Mashti. His truly iconic drum programming, synths and sound really contribute so much to this great album. Mashti really creates some ear-candy drum motifs and appears on several of my favourite songs in this album. Everyone who contributed to this album needs to feel really proud. It's some truly great work. All the Love in the World opens with some electronic touches that instill an earworm instantly. It's pure class from the very start. Ingrid implores us to open your heart so that you can see that you have gold inside of you. Ingrid's vocal is light, seducing and simply beautiful. The recurring refrain that you deserve all the love in the world is not only a soulful sentiment, but also delivered with perfect pace and control. I also love it when Ingrid drops back to the spoken word for a few seconds. It's her mind, directly into your mind. Musical communication on a different level. Truly what music should always aspire to be. The chorus, combined with Mashti's creative power, produces a track that I am sure will remain one of my very favourites in this album for a long while to come.
The devil stole my soul and I don't want it back. I say the devil stole my soul and I don't want it back.
Created around Marco Valentine's footsteps in the snow, Peter Moosbrink joins the party with Mashti and Ingrid, and it isn't really fair to follow such a superb track with yet another one, but they have. I adore the footsteps being effectively used as the drums in the intro before a bassy swelling gives an almost underwater effect, which then launches Ingrid's diamond-cut vocals with her echoing and breathless accompaniment. Ingrid also delivers what is my absolute standout lyric when she declares that the devil stole my soul and I don't want it back in such a transfixing and direct way. It's like an injection into the temporal auditory cortex. Ingrid continues, "He's on my lips, he's in my head. If I drink enough Henny, he'll wake up in my bed." And then comes the killer hook where Ingrid soothes, "It's okay, I'm snowblind." At 4 minutes, some great backing vocal effects and instrumentation bring some perfect fruition to this track. It is simply an irresistible groove that is a real highlight.
I love it when you smile.
This song is dedicated to Prince and was written on the day of his passing. It clearly means a lot to Ingrid for obvious reasons, and the lyrics have been reprinted as one side of the vinyl album. The track tells the story of when Ingrid met Prince and their adventure together. Once again, Mashti helps to knock this track out of the atmosphere. Ingrid's lyrics are beautiful. "Now that you're gone, all I have are these memories. They keep flooding in. They carry me through the long, starless night. The magic is gone. It's gone. In springtime in heaven, where your light will forever shine bright. But here on earth, an angel left an indelible mark on us all. Ingrid's creative collaborations with Prince, which not only included her album May 19, 1992, and the spiritual epiphany behind the lovesexy era, but also included a number of unreleased tracks, is summed up poignantly. You gave me wings to fly, and I gave you songs to sing. I gave you my words, you brought them to life. Time stood still for a little while, every time I saw you smile. The track even opens with Ingrid breathlessly murmuring, I love it when you smile. This is yet another standout track in a really great sequence of tracks. I really have played this track so many times and it still hits you deeply. There is a section after just 3 minutes where Ingrid's vocals are backed by her spoken words, and it just works so well.
I can see your soul in its rays.
I rarely make this call, but if you push me into a corner, I would say that this is my favourite song of the album. Mashti and Ingrid once again team up for a simply addictive track that opens with light electronic pulses and a confidence from Ingrid that is simply irresistible and unanswerable. It's only just under 2.5 minutes long, but this really should be a huge hit. It really should. Ingrid's delivery is perfect. When the light shines in your eyes, just the right way, in the blue-grey, I can see your soul and its rays. The electronic nodes respond so organically and are like auditory flashes of light, specks of angelic energy. Excuse me for a moment, I just need to replay this a few more times.
Into the blue, into the blue, into the blue.
Ingrid and Peter Musebrink combined to create this great track which really has a touch of Ingrid's earlier work from the May 19, 1992 album, but with our added maturity and development. Ingrid, it is important to remember, was an artist long before she met Prince, and her style over that time reflects a musical knowledge and quest of a true independent artist, one obsessed by quality and creation, rather than quick chart fixes and a production line template. The main refrain on Into the Blue is accompanied by a cool effects package which vibrates, resonates and bubbles just beneath the vocals, a really percussive feel of wood-inflected drum beat knocks. Just before 3 minutes, the track breaks down and some sumptuous vocal clarity permeates the vibe. Peter and Ingrid have created a great track here.
It's the last day of October.
Just a little over 2 minutes in length, this track has Ingrid playing what she calls the lazy tambourine, which shimmers through the song. A tale of autumn, change and reflection. A meditation, a lament, and an ode to nature.
Like to think that wherever you are, you wonder me too.
There is something pretty magical about this track, which centres on a tale of longing, fantasy unfulfilled, and those things better left unsaid. The hook simply draws you in perfectly. The way you pull me in, just to see if you can, remember what it feels like to be a real free man. But you are still that boy in your tight white world, afraid of mad love. As much as I want you, I can see this will never be as good as the dream of you and me. Some things are better in my head, some things are better left unsaid. I like the mystery because now I wonder you. I'd like to think that you, wherever you are, you wonder me too. At around 3 minutes 40, Ingrid's vocals scan from left to right and through the centre, building up to an a cappella section that launches the track right up again and ends with Ingrid's unaccompanied voice.
Nothing was impossible when I was young. A broken heart, just a song to be sung.
Charles Webster and Ingrid, with Jennery Thompson on piano and help from Marco Valentin, joined forces for a track that really makes you reflect on the idea of your own agency. Ingrid's poetry talks of possibilities and the resilience of youth. Nothing was impossible when I was young. A broken heart, just a song to be sung. I can remember the long, lonely nights, writing it down, trying to hold on to the feelings just long enough to put it to sound. I wanted to feel, I wanted to fall, in and out of everything and everyone. I wanted it all. Ingrid talks of her own power of agency. She's the only one that can call out the thunder in her life. There are some beautifully sonic harmonies, and the piano plunders a real melancholic feeling. Arguably the most powerful message of the album, delivered with echoes, resonant sibilance and real meaning. I'm not perfect, but I'm worth it. I've been broken, but I'm still hoping. Tomorrow it's a new day to let the healing begin. Ingrid has clearly been on a journey not only with this album but throughout her life, working with some of the most original musical artists around, and her reflections are only growing in stature, power and connection.
To the end of a dream, and it was good.
Based upon the words of Jean-Michel Basquiat, the fantastic and original artist, driving to the end of a dream is a really fitting end to this experience. It's dreamlike, as you would imagine, the vocals swaying around and through you. It approaches you from every angle and depth. The introduction of the drum bounce after 1 minute 45 is heart-thuddingly good when played loud, and it brings you to the light, as Ingrid notes, and suddenly you're returned to the real world, all the better, happier and more fulfilled for the experience. To know the love, care and attention and clear thought Ingrid puts into every project, you only have to look at her poetry notebook or this album release. The packaging only shows so clearly the type of holistic artist Ingrid is, encompassing every aspect of her creations with dedication, approaching every factor with intelligence, originality and simply class. Memories of Flying is out now and available via the links below. See Ingrid in London and Minneapolis in early June 2019, and above all, be glad that in a world of commerciality and bland sameness, the true artist is still a vibrant, transformative experience to behold. I would like to thank everyone involved in this project, and a special thanks to Michael Pearson for his constant decency, passion for art and support. Thank you.